Good day everyone. Today we're going to tackle about the Ala Juventud, or in the English is to the Filipino youth, and goodbye to Eleanor. So Ala Juventud Filipina directly translates to the Filipino youth in English and sa Kabataan Pilipino in Tagalog. The publication date is 1879. The publisher, Manila Lyceum of Art and Literature. Author Dr. C. P. Rizal, and the translators are Charles Derbyshire, Alberto S. Veloso, and Nick Joaquin. So the poem was presented in a contest where the board of judges kay mga Spaniards. Then this poem, one of his most famous and most difficult to translate, was gidedicate ni siya sa Filipino youth. Ala Juventud Filipina is a poem written by Dr. Jose Rizal when he was only 18 years old. This powerful work is a call to the Filipino youth to use their talents and intelligence for the betterment of their country. Written in Spanish during the Spanish colonial period, the poem emphasizes the importance of education, creativity, and patriotism. Through this literary piece, Rizal expresses his hope and belief in the youth as the key to achieving national progress and independence. In the first stanza, Rizal here is talking to the youth and is encouraging them to lift their heads up because they have talents and skills that will make the country proud. So in the second stanza, Rizal refers to genius as someone and asks him to instill noble thoughts in the young minds, hoping that as their thinking is freed from the chains of enslavement, they will be able to rise quickly to the heights of honor.
Third stanza. Come down with pleasing light of art of science to the fight. O youth, their anti, the chains, the heavy lie, your spirit free to fly. The third stanza means Rizal is inspiring the Filipino youth to tap their potential, cultivate their minds through art and science, strive for progress and freedom. Fourth stanza. Flaming sun amid the shadows thrown, the Spaniard a holy land, a crown's resplendent band proffers to Indian land. First stanza means Rizal is using this stanza to contrast the potential for progress and enlightenment with the reality of colonial rule. He's encouraging Filipino youth to be aware of their situation and to strive their own advancement. Overall, Jose Rizal encourages the youth to acquire knowledge of science and art to break the chains that wraps them. Despite that struggles to achieve independence and freedom, also it shows how challenging the youth to fight on their things that they have or own.
Stanza 1. The whole now would rise on wings of rich emprise. This sets its majestic tone, though is an archaic form of view, adding formality. Emprise means an ambitious undertaking or enterprise, suggesting the subject is embarking on a significant creative endeavor. The wings imaginary symbolizes inspiration and soaring ambition. Seeking from Olympian Psyches or songs of sweetest strain. This refers to the subject's reach for inspiration from the highest realms, Olympian skies. The sweetest strain describes the beautiful, melodious quality of their work. Softer than ambrosial rain. This uses as simile to emphasize the delicate beauty and soothing power of the subject's creations, comparing them to the gentle, nourishing ambrosial rain. Ambrosia being the food of the gods. Stanza 6. Thou whose voice divine or reveals Philomel's refrain. Here the poem directly addresses the subject talent. Philomel is a nightingale in Greek mythology, known for its beautiful song. The comparison suggests the subject's voice, or art, is as enchanting and masterful as the nightingales. And with varied line through the night beneath, varied line likely refers to the diverse and rich style or content of their work. Night being implies an comforting, gentle atmosphere suggesting the art brings solace and peace, frees mortality from pain. This is the powerful in concluding line, highlighting the profound impact of the subject's creative work. It suggests the art offers escape or relief from the suffering of the human life.
The seventh stanza. Thou who by sharp strip wakest thy mind to life, and the memories bright on thy genius light, makest immortal it is the street. So means yani give the life, give the hope of life, and also they give intelligence forever. And the seven stanzas, and thou the accents clear of the Phoebus to Apelles dear, or the by the brush magic art takes from the nature store apart, affect it on the simple canvas land. So ang meaning ni aning Phoebus kay Apollo god of arts and lights. Tas ang kaning Apelles kay a renowned ancient Greek painters. Then ang meaning din yan na sa 8 stanzas kay that pertains to the people youth who make something.
Lines of go forth and dance, the sacred fire of Dionysus to the laurel may aspire to spread around the fame, and in victory acclaim through wider spears the human name. From Jose Rizal's to the people youth or a la Juventud Pilipina. So, he encouraged the Filipino youth to utilize their talent and genius to achieve fame and glory, ultimately contributing to the advancement of humankind. Nasaknong ng to the youth to the Filipino youth. So, ang mga saktong na ito ay hinihikayat ni Rizal ang kabataang Pilipino na gamitin ang kanilang talino at kakayahan upang magtagumpay at makamit ang karangalan. Inilalarawan sa pamamagitan ng laurel. Dapat nilang ibahagi ang kanilang tagumpay sa buong mundo at itaas ang dangal ng sangkatauhan. Ipinagdiriwang din niya ang araw bilang isang masayang pagkakataon para sa Pilipinas dahil sa mga biyaya at oportunidad na pinagkaloob sa kabataan upang magdala ng karangalan at magandang kapalaran sa bayan.
Dr. Rizal composed the poem to the Filipino youth, dedicating to the youth of the Philippines. He wanted the Filipino youth to use their capabilities, talents, and skills to stand out not only for their own praise and success, but also for the praise and success of their own motherland, the Philippines. Dr. Rizal wanted the Filipino youth to build up their abilities and use them to help those who are in need. The message of the poem is for the Filipino youth of the present and future generation. It urges the Filipino youth to reach their potential by harnessing their skills and talents for the betterment of our countrymen. It motivates the youth to free Filipinos from ignorance and to seek freedom and human dignity. Rizal wrote this because he wants the youth to wake up from being under Spanish rule and do something for a change. Rizal believed that Youth is the hope of the country.